What's up, everybody? Just got back from a little road trip, filming a video on the most insane camera I've ever used, the Hasselblad H6D 100C. If you've seen the video, you left a comment, thank you so much. To shoot the video, I took all of the gear. Like, so much gear. Monstro, KX, S5 Mark II, and M11, my SL2S, a Mavic. Bringing that much gear gives me two major sources of stress. Keeping track of it is an absolute nightmare. When you have that much stuff, the checklist you have to go through, especially if you go from like one hotel to another, and you gotta pack everything up, it's kind of a nightmare. You're also thinking, heaven forbid, if somebody should steal something, right? If something goes wrong, if something breaks or something, if something gets stolen, it sucks. So you're just stressed out all the time. So my brain goes from one extreme, having all of the gear so I can shoot everything I can possibly think of, to the other extreme, which is, what is the smallest, most minimal package of gear I could possibly bring? Maybe that's like my Peak Design 3-liter sling, an M11, and a DJI Pocket 3. There's gotta be some middle ground, because in one hand, you're stressed all the time, you can shoot everything, but more often than not, you don't even use half the equipment, and you're just stressed about it. And then on the other hand, you're not stressed, but it is kind of frustrating when you run into a shooting opportunity that you can't take advantage of because you don't have the necessary equipment. So in this video, I'm gonna share with you the perfect middle ground of what I'm going to be carrying with me on these cool adventures, these photo and video road trips going forward here in 2025. Right away, we're gonna start with kind of like the little tech tote. All of the things that I would put in here, some of which I'm currently using, so I can't show you. But I got like one of those media cases, right? So media, SD cards, CFast cards, CF Express Type B, that would be in there, mini SD. I usually take a 2 to 4 terabyte hard drive with me to store all of the footage on when I'm on the road. I got a flat little USB-C 10 gigabits per second. That's incredibly important. I always take this little small rig multi-tool. I had the red one, which was way better, and then I lost it and I just haven't bought another one. But this little small rig tool is money. All of this goes up into the roll top part of the bag. Seems like a perfect time to talk about the bag. This is the Shimoda X40. I love Shimoda bags. I've beaten the crap out of them on some of these hiking adventures. I'm really hard on my bags. They've endured every bit of it. And they're incredibly comfy. So this is a pretty big bag at 40 liters, but it's not the 70. And I used this bag to go to South Africa, and it fit in the overheads no problem. Yeah, I love this bag. Now, the only new addition, like all of this stuff is stuff I've had before, so no changes there. The only new addition to this entire kit is the tripod, the travel tripod. This is the, let me see if I can feel it, bam! This is the Tree Root travel tripod by Falcam. I have, well, the Komodo X is sitting on it right now. Is that like Ulanzi Coleman collaboration? I hate that tripod. I bought it because of that damn David Manning. I love David, and I do not blame him one bit for this. But I bought that tripod, and I've had nothing but complaints for the most part. Same damn David Manning had this one while we were at CES. And I've seen some videos he's done on it before, and I know how much he loves it. And I got to play with it and test it a little bit, and I was like, that is a huge improvement in every single way over that one. So as soon as I got home from CES, I ordered it. It is a little bit bigger. It is a little bit heavier. But build quality wise, this thing is incredible compared to that other one. The legs are twist lock and just so much faster to use than the little lever ones. Probably the two biggest reasons that I love this though are the center column, just how smooth it is. It's not that stupid lever that I have to pull up that's always way too tight, and then this column is super loose. It's just this little easy wing nut, turn, it comes up so easy. It also has a quick release for this center column, which is super nice. It's got a quick release for the Arca Swiss. This quick release is just so easy. You put it in there and it just snaps into place and then it's locked in. And then you can even push it further to really secure it. So this is the only new edition, but I am so stoked to have this tripod. It's so much better than the other one. And there have been plenty of times, because of how annoying a tripod is, I will just not use it and suffer. I'll leave links to everything down in the description below. Some of them might be affiliate links, some of them might not. I don't know which ones I can even get affiliate links to. All right, so Tree Root Travel Tripod by Falcam. Let's talk about what I'm taking to serve all of my photo needs. I took this camera with me to Hanksville along with the H60, and I gotta tell you, I absolutely love shooting on this camera. It was basically around my neck every day last year, and yeah, the more I shoot with it, the more I enjoy it. That is my trusty M11P, and honestly, for the first couple months, I hated it, but the more I use it, like I said, it's I just love it. This little shutter thing is actually starting to brass over now, which is kind of cool. If you've watched some of my videos, you know how much like the tactical feedback means to me as far as a shooting experience goes. This has it. I love it. Listen to this. So good. And attached to it is my favorite lens probably ever. And that's the Voigtlander 50mm f2 APO with a short stash filter on it. Love this filter. If you want to see more about this lens, I did a video called Lenses I'd Go to the Grave With, and this was my #1 lens. And along with that, I'm bringing my 35, my Voigtlander 35 f1.2. For the money, these pack incredible value, these Voigtlander lenses. Also, I've got a grip on the M11P. It's like an Arca Swiss grip. Gives you like quick access to the charging port, the battery. It's really nice, super expensive for what it is, way too much for what it is. But on that Tree Root, it just clips right in, which is so solid. I don't have to twist anything down, just clips right in. Love it. Now there's another piece of gear that I used to take photos with on this trip, and it's a piece of gear I use all the time, but I never use it for photos, and I had so much fun. I think the results were awesome. And that was my Mavic 3. Good God, this is such a great drone. I know the Mavic 4 Pro is coming out pretty soon. I will not be upgrading, but taking photos with this thing is such a pleasure. I've got this, and then the remote, it's quite dirty. Actually, it's still got like red sand all over it. I need to clean these off. But man, if you ever get a drone, take some photos with it. That new perspective you can achieve with a drone is just so different than anything else. I have on here a K&F Concept. I think it's like it's the ND16. It pretty much just lives on it. I also have like some wide angle and an anamorphic lens for this. And the wide angle looks great, the anamorphic not so much, but the wide angle can give you a really cool perspective. I'll also see if I can find a link to it and put it in the description. The Monstro and the KX produce just an absolute glorious, stunning, amazing image, but they require huge batteries, they require a ton of power, and they are rather big. So what am I taking instead of those that gets me pretty close to the image, but is like half the weight, the size, and gives me a tremendous amount of functionality still? Well, that would be the Lumix S5 Mark II with the best zoom lens I've ever used, the Leica 24-90. What can I say about this camera that probably hasn't been said before? For the money, you would be hard pressed to beat this camera. Open gate, 6K, 4-channel audio, tons of dynamic range, so many great video features. I do not shoot photos with it. I enjoy it 0 when it comes to shooting photos. I do not like shooting photos off it, but taking video with this thing is a pleasure. This lens is absolutely amazing, and I'm using my Helix Maglock V&Ds. The speed
These V&Ds are just game changers, honestly. To swap between, you know, your 2 to 5 stop and your 6 to 9, it's just that easy. It's so fast. I am so glad I bought them. They were expensive, but they've made my life so much easier. I really like these little defender caps because they protect your lens like really hard. The money that you'll spend on the used market, I think I got this for, I want to say $1,400, basically brand new. It's an open box, and I got it for $1,400, which is ludicrous. The lens was twice as much as the body. I also bought the lens used. Just in case I want to bring like a specialty lens like my Arl or one of the Blazar Remus lenses that I'm filming on, I also have this. I guess this is kind of a new addition, but I did have it for that trip. It's the Mofage Poco PL to L adapter, and it also has a V&D built into it. These ND filters are quick and convenient, but they pale in comparison to just the ease of having one of these suckers. Audio. This is kind of like a two-part system that I use to ensure that I have good audio no matter the conditions. So what I'll do is I'll take this. This is the Sennheiser MKE 400. It's just this super tiny little shotgun mic. I love it though. It's so easy and convenient to use. When you plug it into the camera and when you turn it on, the shotgun mic turns on, and when you turn it off, the shotgun mic turns off. But at the same time, I'm using this. And this is the Tentacle. Is this the Tracky? Yeah, the Tracky. I always get them confused. They're kind of weird names. Syncy, Tracky. But anyway, this is just like a personal internal recorder and a lav mic. So I've got a nice lav mic. I think it's also by Sennheiser. This just goes in my pocket. I wear it up underneath my shirt, put on one of those sticky things, and then I just clap, or you can like timecode jam them, which is nice via the latest update. So that's always getting like internal audio on me, and then I can sync it to the camera using the audio that's coming off the shotgun mic. But basically the redundancy gives me really good audio. But I got a lot of comments, like DMs, about how good the audio sound, which was really cool because that's something I've struggled with. I mean, this is very little for a really good audio package, so I'm really happy with that. That's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed this look at the kit that I'm using going forward. I'm actually taking this kit to Zion National Park next weekend. I'm going on a photo road trip to do some more landscape photography with the M11, which isn't necessarily a great landscape photography camera, but hopefully you'll enjoy that video and the tips that I share with you about that. And Zion's just an awesome place. I kind of grew up just outside of there, so it's gonna be great to go back. Anyway, thanks again for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.